In the name of God, a useful meeting and a constructive meeting we had today, hosted by Turkey and His Excellency Mr. Erdogan. In this meeting, we had an opportunity to once again, as far as the activities within the Astana are concerned, to once again take a stock of them. And as far as political developments and developments in the field are concerned, were also assessed. Fortunately, the three countries in most of the problems of Syria, the three countries are agreeing on them. When it comes to the integrity and the territorial integrity of the country, we agree in that aspect with each other. We all also agree that there should not be any interference by any force, those who are interfering without the invitation of the Syrian government, a very clear example of which is the Americans. The Americans have either been assisting the terrorists or they have been interfering in Syria unnecessarily, and they have been pursuing dangerous goals in Syria. They are thinking partitioning Syria, which is not acceptable to any country in the region, specifically the three countries of the region. The bad intentions of the Americans are clear, or can be found in the fact that part of Syria, the Golan Heights, have been given to an aggressive power. This is a strange thing that one country is granting part of an occupied part of a country to another aggressive country without the legal permissions. This is clear that the United States, as far as Syrian people and the Syrian and the country of Syria is concerned, the Americans have bad intentions. The daily interference by the Israelis, which by bombarding the innocent people of Syria and destroying the infrastructure of Syria, this is in contradiction with the national sovereignty of Syria, and we all believe in the national sovereignty of Syria and the territorial integrity of Syria. And also, the three leaders of these three great countries of the region also believe that fighting terrorism should continue. Idlib is still under the control of the terrorists, and unfortunately, over the last few months, the presence of terrorists, including the Nusra Front, has even increased. Until when should the Syrian people wait to see the annihilation of terrorists and wait for and see their people becoming refugees? No, is 9 years not sufficient? For the last 9 years, the Syrians have been suffering from the presence of terrorists, and we know who is financing these terrorists and who is giving them the finances and who is giving them weapons and who has equipped them and financed them, and as a result of which so many innocent people have been killed in Syria. It is necessary that we fight the terrorists, including in Idlib, and we help the Syrian government. And also, when it comes to the east of Euphrates and Tenef, which is controlled by the Americans, and a group of terrorists are also there. The second issue to which President Erdogan also referred to is the safe passage, is the safe return of refugees. They would like to return to their own homes. We know both in the 8 years war, in the 8-year war, Saddam Hussein, when Saddam Hussein made many people refugees, and also in Afghanistan, many people became refugees. We have been hosting 3 million Afghan refugees over the last 40 years in Iran. For 40 years, we have been witnessing 3 million refugees, Afghan refugees who are our guests, and we know what becoming a refugee is. All refugees would like to return to their own homes and would like to farm on their own lands and farms, and would like to plant their own trees. We should secure the whole of Syria so that the people of Syria can return home and take part in the reconstruction. And we should also help with the reconstruction of Syria. Humanitarian aspect, as far as that is concerned, we all should help. The Syrian people are suffering so much.